All right, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is XJDBaku15, and today I would like to show you guys a Barnes& Noble manga haul video I did last weekend. This one isn't, well, it's large, but it's not as large as like some may have been in the past. I almost said future for some reason, but this one is decently sized for sure. But it was actually there are a lot of not copies or repeats, but it's just things that I have extended the collection of in terms of volumes. So like if I have like a 1, 2, 3 or something like that, I'll show you guys some of the repeats I might have had in the past before maybe showed you guys. But aside from that, we'll get to that in a second. The figure find this time is what's her name? Narbaral by Cute Bunny figures from she's from Overlord. So this is another bunny girl that I found. Walked right into Barnes and Nobles. She was on one of the tables. I just like grabbed her. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. And I start watching Overlord very soon after I finished V0. I'm on season 4. I finished season 3 last weekend. So I'm gonna be starting Overlord very shortly after I finish V0, which has been pretty good for me so far. The first 1 or 2 seasons was just kind of okay. A lot of people tend to say that those are the peak seasons on TikTok. I'm not sure if I'm inclined to agree. Season 3 was very good, but of course that one had a lot of action in it, so people are gonna call me a dummy for liking action more than just constant talking, I guess. But this is a character from Overlord, and I'm very excited to get to know this character. I have a Albedo bunny figure. You might see her in the background. Yeah, she's in the back over there, right above my Megaman not statue, but my Megaman pillow. I have an Albedo bunny statue, so she'll go great with her. I have no idea who this character is. Like I said, I cannot wait to get into Overlord because I feel like I'm really gonna like Overlord way more than Reincarnated Slime and potentially even ReZero. So I'm very excited for Overlord. I'm very excited to get to know this character in Albedo over there in the back. So this is the figure find. Like I said, I grabbed it as soon as I walked into Barnes and Nobles. It's on one of the tables. It's like, well, if no one wants it, I'll take it. So, you know, that's how much of a otaku I am. I'm not afraid to walk around with the 1 foot tall, 6 inches anime bunny girl around the store and shit. I'll grab that frame 1 if I really feel like it. So that's the figure find. That's the only figure we got that run. So nothing in terms of a bunch of figurines or anything like that I might have showed you guys before. No new Funko Pops or anything like that. I'm not really trying to collect Funko Pops right now because I don't have a lot of space for a lot of them. I'm almost at my maximum capacity in terms of like figurines I can hold. So I've been kind of like pumping the brakes on even manga at this point because I reorganized all my manga recently, like last weekend. My family was out going to a concert. I stayed home because they didn't want to go to a concert. And I just spent the evening organizing all my manga from A to Z as best I possibly could. I watched some Booktube videos while I was doing it. And then I ordered a pizza as a reward. And then I finished V0 Season 3 that night. So all my manga, for the most part, is as organized as possible. It's all over here. You guys can't see it. I can't move my camera to show you guys. It's all to the right of me right now. And it's definitely at its maximum capacity. So, as much as I think I'm downsizing and compartmentalizing everything and making everything nice and compact, it's definitely almost at its limit. Like I don't think I can stack much more on top of these, but we will see what I end up doing in the future. I might put the brakes on manga a little bit. We shall see. I definitely need more space, but hey, you never know what happens. When I walk in Barnes and Noble, I walk in. Truthfully, I expected to only pick up like 5 books at most because I wasn't really trying to spend a lot of money, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. Barnes Noble likes to, just spawn, random rare frame 1 finds for me that I just have to grab as soon as I see it. I'm like, okay, well, sorry, I have to grab that. If it's something I'm interested in or think I would like, then I'm gonna take it. You feel me? So like, that's just how I operate. And we're gonna start this manga haul at long last with I'm fine with being the second girlfriend. So this manga is described as when your crush won't have you, but your friend is more than willing. Hayasaka and Kirishima appear to be an adoring couple. They walk home together, hold hands, and even secretly meet up for a more carnal kind of pleasure. But there's one thing off about this blissful relationship. They're both in love with other people. Hayasaka and Kirishima have agreed to satisfy their urges and find comfort in each other, and everything will end if their feelings are reciprocated by their first choices. But the more time they spend tangled together, in and out of bed, the messier things get. Lust is easy, feelings aren't. So this is gonna be definitely like cheating, but like consensual, like because I mean like both people are in on it. Like they're not like cheating on each other. Like they're looking for other people, but they're in love with each other. So this is gonna be very interesting, I'm sure. This is what the back looks like. Nothing really particular about it, but you know, I saw it. I was like, you know what, fuck it. You know, I'm down to read anything at this point. You know, so if it's about two teenagers cheating on each other and finding love in other places, then I'll read it. You know, so that's that. I find it being the second girlfriend. So obviously it's in a male POV because it's second girlfriend. I wouldn't read it if it was called second boyfriend. So that's that. The next thing I want to show you guys is a continuation. I showed you guys one time before that I got My Darling Devilish Daughter 1. I can read the back of it real quick, but I got the sequel, the second volume, which I'm very happy for because I'm very interested to read this. So the first one is read as The Horns Are Just a Phase. Sami is a sweet little girl who just so happens to have demonic powers. Her mom, a literal demon. Her dad, a totally normal human trying to balance the chaos of life and work, all while raising his adorable half-demon daughter. Raising a half-devil daughter is far from easy, especially when she accidentally summons demons. The real challenge, keeping her smiling at all costs and not letting her horns grow. Because she ever feels lonely, Mama has made a promise to make Papa pay with his life, as if being a single dad wasn't hard enough. A definitely cute family comedy packed with mischief, magic, and heartwarming chaos. So I'm really excited to read this. I feel like it might not give like straight up Spy Family vibes, but like, you know, who doesn't love a heartwarming story of a dad, you know, a superpower mom and a really cute girl? You feel me? So I'm very excited to read this. This is the sequel. And as you can see, she's still kind of crying. So hopefully her horns don't get bigger. So yeah, that's My Darling Devilish Daughter. We're going to read that very soon. I cannot wait to do that. Okay, the next find is another continuation. I'm trying to grab all these books in like big groups that are all in my bag, and I try to organize them as best as possible in terms of like wanting to reveal them to you guys. All right, switch these two around. All right, the next book is another continuation of something I might have showed you guys in the past before. This is Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku and its sequel, Volume 2. Very excited to read this because we all love Gyaru gals. These are the best types of gals. And it is described as otaku and gals united by anime. Takuya Seo doesn't believe otaku and gals have anything in common, but he's in for a surprise when he ends up sitting behind not one, but two of the most popular gals in class, Ichiji and Amane. When Takuya slips up about his favorite anime, he raises himself for the mockery to come. Unexpectedly, the easygoing Ichiji is eager to learn, whereas the aloof Amane seems to know more than she lets on. Could she possibly be a fellow otaku? So I think this is Amane, and this is Ichiji, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm very excited to read this. You know we love our gal manga. You feel me? So I'm very excited to read this. Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku. You know, who doesn't love male power fantasy of, you know, being a shy, nerdy guy and then, you know, two hot girls suddenly like the same things that you do. And they become your best friends. Like, obviously, who doesn't love that? So very excited to read that for sure. All right, this next one I'm pretty excited to read because I just kind of saw it. I was like, okay, maybe I'll pass it, but like if I find anything else, then like obviously I'll pass it. But then I came back and I grabbed it because I found so many other things. I was like, I might as well just grab this one too. So this one is called They Are Still Being Shaken This Morning, and I got a sequel. They're both there, which I'm very happy for. I never showed these on the channel, but these are volume 1 and 2 of They Are Still Shaken by They're Still Being Shaken by This Morning. It's a pretty confusing title because I feel like it's missing a word. They are still being shaken this morning. So, you know, that's the name of the manga, and the description is hilarious. It's called Will They, Won't, or Won't They? Every morning at 6:58, a train departs from Maibara Station, and with it an entire car full of emotionally invested commuters. Their obsession? Two high schoolers from different schools who haven't said a word to each other, but might be falling in love. He sneaks glances. She looks away. He panics. She blushes. The tension is unbearable, and the peanut gallery of passengers can't get enough. Can the young love survive the pressure of an entire train rooting from the sidelines? So this sounds hilarious. Even the back looks hilarious, because you have the characters on the back looking all super invested and freaking out and shit about it. Like, this is gonna be hilarious. I cannot wait to read it. And even the cover, it's like the characters texting, I guess. You can kind of see their like text bubbles if the camera would focus. I'll just read it to you. It says, "Why does he confess? The slow burn is the good part. Calm down. He'll realize something's up." It's like, these people are gonna be so stupid. So I cannot wait to read this. This would be a hilarious anime, but I'm gonna read this regardless. And I'm very excited to read this because this just sounds hilarious. They're still being shaken this morning. This sounds absolutely hilarious. It's gonna be a rom-com about two kids who just haven't really talked to each other a lot, but the entire world is so invested in it. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. So that's great. Alright, this next one, I might have shown you guys a sequel, and it turns out I actually bought a second copy of the sequel accidentally. I thought I updated my list on my cell phone about all the manga that I have and kept track of, but apparently I forgot to at some point, and I bought the sequel to this book. So I have 2 copies of it, which I don't personally like doing. I don't mean to do that, but I accidentally did that a couple times this haul. But regardless, I bought one. Well, I showed you guys the first value of this for sure, and I got the second and third values totally. So this one is called "The Fed Up Office Lady Wants to Serve the Villainess." I'm extremely excited to read this one. This is going to be super fucking good. I can already tell. I love the cover art for sure. And I have a sequel as well, which I'm very excited to read. And of course, the Volume 3, which I'm extremely excited to read. "The Fed Up Office Lady Wants to Serve the Villainess." That is such a peak name. There's no way it's not going to be good. I'm sorry. But like, this is going to be super good. Like, come on, bro. Villainous, first of all. Like, obviously, villainous isn't like, it's a common trope in like manga and stuff. But like, I don't know. There's something about the titles that really catches me. Because there could be mangas called, "Oh, the level 99 villainess loses a sadistic prince." Like, okay, that sounds interesting. But like, you know what I'm talking about? This one is girls, you feel me? So I'm like, alright, I gotta read this one. It's the Fed Up Office Lady, you feel me? So like, obviously she's done with life, and then she wants to serve the villainess. So that's gonna be super duper good, okay? If you guys want to know what the synopsis is, I'll read it for you. Her heart beats only for the villainess. After devoting herself entirely to the humdrum office job for 3 years, Natori Midori is suddenly laid off. Dejected and lost, she loses herself in a visual novel game, Fairy Tale of Jewels, but her fancy escapes and becomes something more when she's literally pulled into the game world. Even more surprising, she's summoned by the game's cruel villainess, Lapis Tenebrae. Desperate to have her life spared, Natori pretends she's psychic and uses her knowledge of the game to save Lapis from danger. Fond of her newly attained psychic, Lapis appoints Natori as her personal secretary. With a new job and new unexpected growing feeling source of villainous boss, Natori must survive the fantastical world and protect Lapis at all costs. This sounds like it's going to be absolute fucking peak, and I have 3 volumes of it. So this is going to be probably my favorite manga that I read of my entire collection, and I am going to be looking out to get more of these. There was another manga that I have. I only have 1 copy of it called Seduced by the Villainess. And I might have a sequel to that. It's somewhere in my pile of everything. I might have a sequel to that, but I'm still looking for that, the third one to that too. I'm trying to continue that one too. So there's Fed Up Office Lady Wants to Serve the Villainess and Seduced by the Villainess. I'm like super invested in those ones, and I'm trying to get all those manga because those ones I'm really, really excited to read. So yes, Fed Up Office Lady Wants to Serve the Villainess 1 through 3, which I'm extremely excited for. So far, a lot of these have been romantic kind of romantic genres, and probably a little bit of Yuri. Obviously, a lot of Yuri. It's gonna be changing up soon. I don't go out of my way to buy a bunch of action stuff unless I want to read it. Like, I got a couple Fairy Tale omnibuses and Dead Rock, which I'm very invested in right now. You know, unless it's the action manga that I really want to read, I'm just going to watch the anime of it, because it probably has an anime, you feel me? So, like, I don't buy a lot of action. I like to try to buy a lot of slice of life and romance stuff, and just other kind of genres. If it's, you know, wrapped in plastic, if you know what I'm talking about, I'll buy that too. But, you know, I'll just buy whatever I want. And if it's a franchise or something that I really like, I'll get the manga or light novel version of it. But, like, you know, I don't go out my way to just be like, oh, let me get all 1,000 copies of One Piece. Like, I'm not doing that until I really feel like doing that. If you feel me, so it's plus I don't have the space to do that. So I'm really trying to like make sure I buy the things I really want to have, so I don't just like, you know, have so much shit that doesn't matter. So, anyways, the next batch of books I'm going to show you guys is definitely a continuation of the values I got. And unfortunately, once again, I bought a copy of the same thing. I don't know why, because I know I bought the first volume of it a while ago. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys before. Then I bought it again. I don't know why. Like, I could have sworn I got it. But luckily, I have the 2 and 3 of this, which I'm very happy for. Whenever I get 2 or 3 values of something, I'm just like, thank you. That is when I'm super happy. Like, if I have 1 value of something, I was like, okay, this is like my prized possession. When I have more than 2 or 3 values of it, then I'm like, oh, yes, let's fucking go. I'm in the series now. I can latch onto it now. So this is, you guys already seen this one before. It's I Won't Let Mistress Suck My Blood, which I'm extremely excited to read. Not only does the cover look amazing, I love that it's kind of burgundy, like the color brown or red or like blood, you know? So very excited to read this one. I got 1, 2, and 3 of it. So this is going to be just absolute fucking amazing. I cannot wait to read this shit, bro. It's gonna be so fucking good, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I'm a guy. I love Yuri. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. This is gonna be so fucking good, and I'm just very excited to read all 3 volumes of this. And I can read you guys the synopsis of number 1, in case you guys are wondering. It is called Love at First Bite. While on the hunt for a new job and a place to stay, Matilda is pretty sure she hit the jackpot when she winds up in a large mansion known as the Haunted House. Not only does she have work, room, and board, but her new boss is absolutely gorgeous. August, owner of the spooky mansion, is a beautiful, soft-spoken woman who captured Matilda's heart from the moment they met. But on her first night there, Matilda learns there's much more than to August than she could have ever imagined. So, the book is called I Won't Let Mr. Suck My Blood, but I think the human character falls in love with the vampire first, obviously. So the vampire wants to suck her blood. So I'm like, yes, like that's perfect. It's like, dude, like the human's into her, but the title says she won't let her do it. So I'm like, dude, please let her do it, dude. I'm sorry. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm so excited to read this. 3 volumes of it. I won't let this struck my blood. Like, this is gonna be a favorite of mine, I can tell. So, Master W in that department. And once again, I got another copy of the first volume for some unknown reason, but that's okay. Okay, this next one is definitely a continuation of something I showed you guys before. It's only one plus 1 volume of what I had, because for some reason, they were taking a long time to, you know, put up this next volume. I've been walking through Barnes and Noble, just kind of looking around, perusing, and like for the longest time, it would be just either volume 1 or just nothing at all. I'm like, all right, well, where's the 2? So finally, I got volume 2 of The Girl Past Its Filters. This is volume 1, and this is volume 2. So I'm very excited to have gotten volume 2. Saw it, frame 1, grabbed it. It was probably the only copy there. I was like, thank you, definitely want this, because if I have something already, if especially it's plastic wrapped, I'll get the sequel, you feel me? So very excited to read this one. And in case you guys forgot what it's about, it is described as: after his first and last attempt to smile cleared an entire playground that left him totally friendless, Naomi Hakabe has perfected his poker face. Now in high school, Stone-Faced Naomi's only hobby is keeping up with posts from Ifa, his favorite racing social media icon. Well, when he discovers that Ifa's actually his perfect popular classmate, Koto Mitsuha, Naomi gets roped into helping her make content. Can Naomi keep things under wraps, or is he about to become a social outcast all over again? So, like, this is like, you know, some guy or something figures out his classmate is some OnlyFans girl or some shit like that, or maybe some, like, you know, some ecchi, you know, Instagram girl. So it's like, okay, so you figure that out, and then she requests you to start helping her, basically. So it's like, okay, I'm interested, obviously. And there's 2 volumes of this, which I'm very excited for, which means we can get into the story. And once I get the volume 3, you already know I'll be very happy for that. So once again, Girl Past Its Filters. No, The Girl Past the Filters. So very excited to read this. I'm sure we're going to learn more about the girl based on the title. It's called The Girl Past the Filters. So, like, we're going to learn more about her and, you know, how, like, oh, you know, she uses the filters to make herself look more beautiful, more sexy for social media and shit like that. And it's like, okay, sure. You know, just show the fan service already, you know? So that's great. I cannot wait to read about that. Cannot wait to read that. Okay, the next few, we got a lot. We got a few more left for sure. A few more series left, but these are all continuations of things I already had before. So I'm just showing you guys, like I said, like more volumes of things that I've had collected in the past and show you guys before. So I'm very excited to show you guys this one because like this one looks like it's gonna be fucking hot. Like I don't know, like I've been showing you guys a lot of Yuri. Now we're gonna get into the straight content, okay? So here you go. This is His Sensual Whisper, The Voice That Sets Me on Fire, Volume 1 and Volume 2. So I'm very excited to have found Volume 2. I think it took me a while to grab Volume 2. I don't remember. There's a couple different books in Barnes and Nobles. There's one called like Seduced by the Demon King or Demon Prince or something like that. And like I'd seen that one. I'm like, okay, well, I don't think I want that one. But this was the one that I kind of like I locked onto. So I think this one's gonna be super duper hot. It's rated M for mature on the back, so you know it's gonna be fucking good. And yes, this is His Sensual Whisper, The Voice That Sets Me on Fire. So let me read you guys the back of it, and let me tell you guys what it's about. Talk dirty to me. After a missed connection years ago, office worker Mizuho developed an irresistible craving for deep, sultry voices. With such a unique fetish, she's been on the hunt for the perfect tone to satisfy her desires. When she meets Hibino, a handsome salesman with a voice that's smooth as velvet, at a company drinking party, Mizuho can't help but melt. Captivated by a seductive timbre, she invites him back to her place, where just a single suggestive whisper sends her senses into overdrive. Is Hibino the passionate partner she's been waiting for, or will her hopes for a true connection fall on deaf ears? This sounds so fucking good, okay? I'm fucking sorry, but this sounds fantastic, okay? So I cannot wait to read this. The man looks handsome as hell. The woman looks beautiful as hell. I'm sorry. I cannot wait to read this. I got 2 of them. This is going to be fucking good. I can't wait to hear it. And as someone who's been trying to get into like, you know, sleeping ASMR YouTube videos and shit like that, I have had a challenging time finding the perfect kind of voice actor for ASMR. I found one video that I consistently go back to all the time, but like in terms of the rest of her channel, I haven't really checked it out. I think for me, like it needs to be perfect, just like her. Like it needs to be perfect. You feel me? Like he has the perfect voice. I need the perfect voice. And I found just one video that I just consistently go back to in terms of ASMR. And like for me, I don't like it when they're too whispery like this, and they're like talking like this into the microphone. They're so whispery. You know, I don't like that. And then like, I don't know, when it's like too in character, I don't like it either. Like when they're like, oh baby, you know, like let mommy take care of you. Like I don't know, depending on the subject or what the, you know, what the theme of the ASMR is, that doesn't work for me all the time. But like I said, this is one ASMR video that I have found that I just consistently go back to. It's the perfect fucking video for me. It's the only one I've been using and shit. So like I get a little jealous when I go on TikTok. I see people talk about, oh, they're ASMR people. I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad you guys like him, but for some reason, I just can't get into ASMR. I tend to listen to like science for sleep videos. You know, someone will just explain to me planets or black holes in the universe and shit for like 6 hours while I try to sleep, or maybe just Game Grumps. You know, like anything that's a chill Game Grumps compilation where Aaron's not screaming at me at 3 in the morning. You know, anything like that. Like, I'll listen to that when I sleep, but like some ASMR, I've been trying to find good ASMR and stuff. So if you have any recommendations in that department, please let me know, because I have not found a super duper good ASMR channel, and I would like to. I really would, but like so far I've only found just one really good video that I like, and just all the other ones that haven't really done it for me. I'm sure I'll find something eventually, because there's thousands of them, I'm sure, but like, yeah, like I said, I can't find anything, and it's very interesting. I can't find anything that I like. Knowing who I am, that I can't find a good ASMR channel that I really like. Like this girl, she needs a perfect guy. Me, I need like the perfect, you know, female ASMR creator. You feel me? So hopefully I'll find that. Like, luckily I have one. I'm glad I have one. I have one that I consistently go to that I like a lot, and it puts me right to sleep. It's perfect. Okay. So aside from that, we're moving quickly along from that. The next book I want to show you guys is, I think I've had volume 1 of this for a long time, and just suddenly 2 and 3 spawned. So I'm very happy I got these. This is Makina-san's A Love Bot. So I cannot wait to read this. They're all plastic wrapped, and if I can show you guys the art on each side, they look amazing. So this is volume 1. This is volume 2. And this is volume 3. So I'm very excited to read this. Makina-san's Lovebot. I'll read you guys. I gotta show you guys the back of these things. I'll read you guys the synopsis in just a second. But first I gotta show you guys the back, because the backs are kind of peak. So this is the first back. This is the second back. And this is the third back. So like I said, this is gonna be extremely peak, I'm sure. Like they're plastic wrapped, so obviously they're gonna be super hot and etchy. But like I feel like they're love robots, but like I don't know, they look kind of badass too. So I'm hoping there's gonna be some fighting in this too. Wouldn't that be fucking awesome? So let me read you the first synopsis of the first book. She's programmed for love, but he's got a lot to learn. Gloomy robot enthusiast Akutsu Ita has a massive crush on his school's idol, Agusama Makina, convinced that someone as cute and popular as she would never notice him. But when Makina unexpectedly shows up at his door, things take an even stranger turn. It turns out Makina is not just a popular girl, she's a robot designed for pleasure, and she needs Ita's help. Thrilled at the chance to get a closer look at Makina's parts, that's in quotes, Ita braces himself for her to view it all, including her robotic interior. However, his lack of experience quickly overwhelms him. Is the dream come true for the mecha nerd like Ita, or will the pressure of keeping Makina's secret be too much for him to handle? A brand new romantic comedy, Manga presented in full color. So, oh my god, are the pages in color too? If the pages are in fucking color, this might be my fucking most prized possession. So, like, yes, I'm very excited to read this. And as you can see, there's more than one love bot. Like, I mean, there's other fucking characters on the covers and shit. So I'm very excited to read this. I'm very happy that I found volumes 2 and 3. I feel like I found them either at the same time or very close together. But like, I'm just happy to have these because this is gonna be super good. I cannot wait to read this because I think, like, if it's anything like I think it'll be super duper hot, obviously. But I don't know, the characters are fucking badass. I'm like, dude. First of all, if there's any action in this, that'll be fucking great. You feel me? Like that's like a bonus at the end of the day for me. You feel me? So Makina-san's a love bot. Extremely excited to read that one. Alright, we're almost at the end, you guys. Almost at the end. I know this video's kind of long, so please bear with me. We're almost there. A few more book series to show you guys. I'm gonna try to get through them all pretty quickly. This next one, I'm very extremely happy to have volumes 2 and 3 of. I had volume 1 for a long time, and I think I might have volume 2 for a long time, but then I found 3, and I'm just extremely happy about that. So this one is Rebel Hero. I will use my skills to control the scheming princess's heart and body. So I extremely, almost dropped it, I'm extremely happy to have this one. This looks so fucking cool. I cannot wait to read this. Here's the volume 2 of Rebel Hero. And here's the volume 3 of Rebel Hero. So this sounds like it's going to be super duper badass. You know, I haven't watched Rise of the Sealed Hero yet or anything like that. And I know the plot of that is like, you know, he was reincarnated into this world and he got the shield ability and he was trying to do good. And then the princess, you know, lied on his name and almost got him killed and shit for that. I feel like this is that opposite. Obviously, he has a sword, which is badass. But, like, I feel like this is going to be, like, he's going to be in control of the princess. So I was like, okay, that on its own is going to be fucking badass. You feel me? So let me read you guys the first analysis of this. Who's really in charge? The captivating Princess Alicia has summoned Shinohara Shinta to another world. Sounds like a dream come true, right? Then again, beneath her enchanting facade, this princess is as cunning as they come, treating heroes like disposable pawns. But Shinta's newly awakened hero skills reveal her sinister plans. Now with his life hanging by a thread, he must outwit the scheming princess and take control of his destiny with a seductive twist. This is going to be fucking peak. Like, you know, Shield Hero was like, oh, you know, he was trying to do good, but then the princess lied on his name or whatever. This is like that, except better. So, like, yeah, I'm very excited for Rebel Hero. This is going to be fucking peak. And now I'll show you guys the back of it because I'm a man of culture. I know you all men and women of culture. As you can tell, I am full of equal opportunity. I am a straight romance lover as well as a Yuri lover. So I will show you guys the front and back of all these. You feel me? If if I may. You feel me? So here's volume 1. Here's volume 2. And here's volume 3. The little tag is a little bit in the way. So as soon as I remove the plastic, you know, it'll be more noticeable for sure. But obviously right now, like I said, we got 1, 2, and 3 of Rebel Hero. I am extremely excited to read this. I feel like this might be one of my favorite ones I picked up, aside from maybe Guilty Smile or I Won't Let Mr. Suck My Blood. So I'm very excited to read Rebel Hero. Got volumes 1 through 3 of it. Once there's like more than one volume of something, dude, I'm locked in, bro. I'm so locked in. Like if I have only one volume of something, like okay, hopefully, you know, we'll see what happens. But dude, multiple? That means there's a fucking plot in a series, bro. That's all I fucking been asking for, bro. Like, dude, I need something I can sink my teeth in, bro. Come on, man. So very excited for Rebel Hero. Very excited for Rebel Hero. All right. This is the next full series I have to show you guys. Until the next ones are all just one shots for sure of things I already have, but I'm not going to show you the entire franchise of those because there are multiple copies of them all. This is the next kind of all 1 through 3 of something I'm very excited to have found and have in general. It is called Virgin Ventures: The Hilarious Hijinks of Erotic Amateurs. And I have volumes 1 through 3 of this one, so I'm extremely excited for that. And I'll show you guys the covers and then read you guys the synopsis of volume 1 just to kind of refresh you guys on the plots. I might show you guys Virgin Ventures 2. I'm pretty sure I might have already, but like I said, I'm just extremely super duper happy to have Virgin Ventures 3 because this cover looks fan-fucking-tastic. All right, so I'll show you guys the I'll read you guys the synopsis of plot 1. And then I'll show you guys the back covers too, and momentarily. Fake it till you make it. Miki is a rookie erotic novelist who never so much as held a woman's hand. Rico is a diehard lingerie enthusiast with zero experience with men. Together, these two clueless virgins embark on a literary collaboration, attempting to bring the heat despite the cringe of their inexperience. Miki fully embraces Rico's obsession with underwear, but when he makes a very hands-on request in the name of research, Rico has to wonder. Can you really write what you don't know? Dude, come on, bro. Like, I'm sorry. First of all, this main girl looks fucking hot as fuck. I'm so fucking sorry. She looks so incredibly fucking sexy. So this is just gonna be fucking peak. And then, like, just each cover just looks super duper good. So, like, this is the main girl character. I think her name was Rico. I think, yeah. Yeah, her name is Rico. She's the diehard lingerie enthusiast named Rico. She seems super hot, and I just cannot wait to read this shit. Like, fucking Christ. I'm gonna be like, I can't wait to read these books, but when they're wrapped in plastic, they just seem so much more like fucking perfect to me because they're just perfect wrapped packages wrapped in plastic. And I just know what secrets are inside when I finally unwrap them and unravel them and figure out what's inside truly. I cannot wait to read these, bro. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to unwrap the plastic in order for me to make that happen, which is like the part that hurts me the most. That's why I keep them in plastic as long as possible before that happens, because I'm just like, all right, I need this to last in perfect, pristine condition for as long as fucking humanly possible. You feel me? So let me show you guys the back covers now. I'm sure you guys want to know that so badly. So here's the back cover of 1. So I have a like ring light glare a little bit right there, but it's all right. I'll show you guys regardless. Back covers of 2, and then the back cover of 3, which 3 might be the one, my favorite volume. I cannot wait to read 3. And it looks like in 3 they add more characters to the harem, so I'm just like, dude, come on, bro. Like, it's just so fucking peak, bro. I love manga that is unashamedly itself and just does whatever the fuck it wants and shit. Like, a lot of manga need animes, and I know a lot of animation and animators are worked hard to the bone in order to make these fucking anime and manga, but I'm like, bro, I just love anime and manga so much. I hope it never ends. I hope it never changes. I just hope forever that like writers and artists just continue to draw whatever fucking retarded shit they want to keep making, dude. I just love it so much. And now we come to the end of this video. The final three manga I want to show you guys. These are the legendary hardcore hitters of my entire collection. If you guys know, like some of them are my holy grail. You might see them back there, you know, with in the heavenly prison, the devil enchants me. That's my holy grail up there. But these ones, one of them is like, okay, I'm like, you are my absolute favorite thing I found so far. The second one is like, okay, I'm investing myself in this franchise because that is that hugely popular. And then the third one is like, okay, I'm so glad I'm collecting these manga because like I cannot wait to just continue to read this and invest more in the story. So I did that order backwards just now, but I'm gonna show you guys this the ones I'm talking about. Okay, so these are the last three books I'm gonna show you guys tonight. Starting with Imaizumi Brings All the Gals to His House, Volume 6. I am so happy that they're just consistently dropping these and I'm able to find them every singular time. Because some of these manga, dude, they take forever to come out. And I'm like, dude, what's going on? Like, dude, hurry up and publish, hurry up and buy these, hurry up and stock these, bro. Hurry up and show these, bro. But this one has not let me down yet. And I just cannot wait to read this fucking book, bro. Like, this is gonna be so fucking good, dude. I know the anime's out, right? I just cannot wait to read this because this is gonna be so fucking good. It has 6 volumes to go through, bro. This is gonna be fucking heaven to me, bro. Here's the back in case you were wondering, because of course I gotta show you guys the fucking back. We're all men of culture around here, guys. So this is just gonna be fucking peak fiction. I almost said pick fiction. It's gonna be peak fiction. And I just cannot wait to read this, bro. Imaizumi Brings All the Gals to His House. I cannot wait to read this. As someone who loves gals and gyaru gals, this is gonna be fucking perfection. I'm so glad I have 6. I am going to continue collecting these until like the series is fucking done. I will have the entire fucking series just done, bro. I'm sorry. I cannot wait to fucking read that fucking book. The second one of the last 3 is a continuation of something that I've been collecting for a long time now, that I've showed you guys in the past for sure. And I'm just like so happy that I'm consistently able to find these because I'm just like, this series is gonna be so fucking good when I start reading it, just because of how retarded it is. And it's wrapped in plastic, so you know it's gonna be fucking peak. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Gushing Over Magical Girls 11, bro. This cover looks fucking amazing. First of all, so I cannot wait to read this fucking book. I need this anime to go so far, bro. I haven't watched the anime yet, but I cannot wait to really get into it, bro, because I still haven't watched it yet. I don't know when I'm gonna watch it. It's probably gonna be by myself, because right now, me and my mom are watching One Piece. We're in Punk Hazard. We're almost done with Punk Hazard. So after we finish Punk Hazard, we're probably gonna give One Piece a break. We need to finish Sailor Moon and a bunch of other anime she wants to watch. And then once again, I'm almost done with ReZero. And then I'm gonna watch Overlord. When I finish Overlord, I'm probably gonna watch Skeleton Knight Season 2, and then I'm gonna show my mom Mushoku Tensei. But I cannot wait to watch this, for starters, and secondly, I cannot wait to read this. I have 11 fucking volumes to go through. This is gonna be so fucking good, bro. I cannot wait to read Gushing Over Magical Girls. The fact that there's 11 fucking volumes and they're all plastic wrapped is gonna be fucking peak fiction. Okay, so holy W in that department. Cannot wait to read that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the third and final book of the single hitters that we have found on this last Barnes & Noble manga haul is one that I have been collecting the pieces of the Triforce for a very long time now. The first book I got was such a while ago. I don't even remember when I got it. It's probably my first manga haul if I ever done it. And then like the second one I found and I was happy. And the third one I found way later, I was so happy. So when I found the fourth one, I was like, fuck yes. Holy W. And that is Betrayed by the Hero. I formed a MILF party with his mom, bro. And as you can see, there are 4 MILFs. That's the total so far of our collection. You know, the first one had one, the second one introduced another one, the third one introduced a third, and now we have 4. And these MILFs look fucking hot, bro. So I cannot wait to read this. So peak that I'm very excited to just like deep dive into this one. Like this is gonna be the best one. This Heavenly Prison, The Devil Enchants Me, and then like Do You Like Big Girls 1 through 8, Reincarnation Colosseum 1 through 3, and then like I said, Rebel Hero. Those are probably gonna be my favorite ones. And this is just gonna be so good. So good. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be so peak that like I just cannot like this is gonna be so good. So that's my collection. That's my haul. It was a 40-minute manga haul. So we had to go through all those and then some. So am I gonna do a last run through of everything and show you guys what I found just to remind you all? Maybe I could do a quick burst. Well, if I don't drop it all first, but just a quick dash through, mad dash of everything that I did find, because it was a lot for sure. You guys might have forgotten, but I'm just happy that I found all of it, because I'm just like extremely happy to have all of it, dude. Okay, let me put this back here. I want to do in the similar order that I showed you guys all in. So I'm just gonna stack them all up. I think this is the first stack over here. It's gonna be backwards, so I topped them off backwards. But here we go. Very quickly now. It's not gonna stand up straight forever. Very quickly. I'm fine with being the second girlfriend, Volume 1. My Darling Devilish Daughter, Volume 1 and 2. Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku, 1 and 2. Very excited to read this one. And then very excited to read this one. They're Still Being Shaken this morning. This one's going to be absolutely freaking hilarious. I cannot wait to read this one. This one's going to be so stupid. Next up, we got I Won't Let Mistress Suck My Blood, 1 through 3. Very excited to read this one. This one's going to be one of my favorites, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. Next up, we got Fed Up Office Lady Wants to Serve the Villainous, 1 through 3. Very excited to read this one. This one's going to be one of my favorites to read ever. And like I said, I'm looking for Seduced by the Villainous. They just did not spawn that copy, that manga at Barnes & Nobles. I'm trying to get that one. They're just trying their hardest not to show me it, bro. I'm really annoyed, but hopefully I find it soon. Next batch, real quickly. Machina Stun's A Love Bot. Very excited to read this one. So glad I have 3 volumes of it. This one's going to be great. Next up, His Sensual Whisper. This is going to be extremely freaking hot. I cannot wait to read this. I hope this manga goes very far in the story. And then The Girl Past the Filters. Very excited to read this. Very excited to read that one. And then very quickly, the last of the batch. We got Rebel Hero 1 through 3, which I'm extremely excited to read. This is going to be absolutely peak. And then once again, if you guys want to see the back, because I know you guys are a bunch of gooners. Sorry that the tag is still on that one. You have to forgive me on that one. And then of course we got Virgin Ventures 1 through 3. Extremely excited to read this one. So glad I found volumes 2 and 3 of this one in such a quick fashion. This is going to be absolute fucking peak. Back covers, once again, for the men of culture out there and women of culture. Because like I said, we buy straight romance, harem romance, and Yuri romance, okay? I'm an equal opportunist. And once again, in my Zumai brings the Gals to His House Volume 6. Extremely happy to have gotten this. This is going to be absolute peak. Gushing over Magic Girls 11. This cover looks super sick. Cannot wait to read this franchise, dude. It's going to be so fucking good, bro. So fucking good. And of course, last but not least, Betrayed by the Hero, I formed a MILF party with his mom. So yes, this is going to be peak. I'm so glad I have 4 volumes of it. It is going to be fan-fucking-tastic. So with all that being said, we are going to call it there. That's my manga haul. Probably gonna be the last one for a decent amount of time. The anime store that I get my figurines from, for the most part, they told me that they got a new distributor, so they're going to be getting better, rarer, and more expensive statues in the future, which I'm extremely excited for. So I'm gonna be spending the month of August kind of saving up towards that. I need to do some things. I need to do a couple things to my car before I spend any money on manga and figurines. But hopefully I can still, you know, squeak some space into my area here, because I can't even like this is as far as my chair can go in this direction. Like I've been a little offset this whole time because I haven't been trying to ram into my manga. My other statues are right here, and I'm trying to dent boxes over here. So yeah, we are almost messed up on space, so I'm probably gonna stop manga pretty soon. But statues, hey, you might continue the statues. So maybe I'll do a full-on statue haul and not even like, you know, worry about the manga. Like as long as Barnes & Noble doesn't, you know, have a bunch of things I need to get, we should be fine. Okay, so with all that being said, that's my haul. And of course the Narbella figurine that I found at Barnes & Noble's. Sexy bunny girl from Overlord, which I cannot wait to watch because it's going to be pure peak. Just need to finish ReZero Season 4, which I'm probably going to do really soon. Because, I mean, there's not that many episodes out. There's probably like 11 out by now. So it's probably almost done. But, you know, Season 3 is only like 16 episodes. And then Season 4 is probably going to be around there. If not, you know, just I'll be able to get through it quickly. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys take it easy. I hope you guys have a great night. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more manga haul videos as well as gaming videos and whatnot. Comment your favorite manga that you just enjoy reading or collecting in the comment section below. If you recognize any manga that I posted or shared with you guys today, please let me know in the comments below. If you also believe it's peak, you know, get me hyped to read these mangas, because I am going to do manga reviews very, very soon in the future. And yeah, I hope you guys take it easy. I hope you guys drink plenty of water, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.